I know actually that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Is laying on our back. Yeah. Figure for the rest of July, maybe August, we'll do the Dharma talks while you guys lay out because it's just too hot to sit up. It's just too hot, so just sit up. So you guys can lay on your back.
Going to work saying.
Yeah. I'm just gonna lay down. Yeah. Sometimes when I get too exhausted, I just crawl my way down and then lay on my belly. That's even better. I'm like, oh, that feels nice to like lay on your belly. Just no. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if you'll turn. And just a small little announcement. I will keep you guys posted on the women's circle that's coming up, which will be on August 2nd, which is a Wednesday. I feel like I'm going to bring that one to the beach instead of doing in the back room. So that would be super exciting, but that means we'll probably start slightly earlier. But yeah, so keep y'all posted. And then other things that I promote, follow me on the gram. There's other things that will be coming up, especially one that's this week, fingers crossed for the weather. Cool. So I will probably say for like the last couple of days, maybe close to a week now, I feel like I've just been in a wave of emotions lately, like a wave of emotions. I'm gonna blame it on Cancer season because Cancer is ruled by the moon and it's all very emotional during this time. And last night we had the new moon in Cancer, which was ruled by our emotions. And these waves of emotions were like sadness, anger, disappointment, happiness, joy. Like it was just like as the weather that we're experiencing. Rain, sunshine, cloudy. My waves of emotions have been like that. And before I even became a yogi, when I used to feel these uncomfortable feelings, I used to either suppress or run away from them a lot of times because I didn't want to feel any negative feelings. I didn't want to let that come up. So 9 times out of 10, I would try to like wish it away, suppress it away, do all the things so that I can hopefully feel better. And that never worked, right? That never works. Because I wanted something that was more tolerable. And every time that you ignore something, it gets louder and louder and louder. But as I matured and became a deeper yogi, I realized that every feeling, whether it be positive, negative, neutral, has a function. Every feeling has a purpose. And sometimes that function of that feeling can be for us to get deeper insight to how we feel about something or someone. So instead of us masking or ignoring our feelings or even labeling them as such, understanding that every single time that we give ourselves a permission to feel all of our feelings, maybe the reframe and the insight of that is understanding that every single feeling serves a function. Maybe that function drives us towards an action, right? So for instance, if we're unhappy about something, we may explore another thing to make us happy. It may motivate us to foster change. Emotions always have wisdom. One of my great teachers always say that emotions are just energy in motion, right? It tells us where we need to drive our attention to, where we need to provide comfort, where we need to take care of ourselves so that we can return to a place within. And as you lay on your back, you're going to bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. And just connect with all of that being inside of you, connecting into that heart chakra as one palm is on top of the heart. And then connected to the solar plexus as one hand is on the belly. Our solar plexus is where our confidence lives, and our heart chakra is where our emotions live. Blending bravery with feelings is where we're going to be concentrating as you're taking your deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Emotions can also help us identify when something needs to change. And sometimes that change could just be simply our perception, our perspective. Every emotion serves a function. It could be a guiding light that directs us towards something more. Or it could be the guiding light that directs us away from something. So instead of running away from our emotions, maybe we need to lean into them more and glean some insights, glean some awareness, because every single emotion has a function. And whatever that function is, it all relates to us finding out who we are that much more in this lifetime. And then how do we move in accordance to who we are? Take a deep breath in through the nose, deep breath in, deep breath in, deep breath in. Let the belly and the heart kiss the palms. Exhale, release, and let it all go. Nice and easy as you breathe out. And as you're just taking a moment to yourself, think about what comes up for you when you think about every feeling has a function. What is that function for you? Take another deep breath in through the nose, deep breath in, deep breath in, deep breath in. Hold at the top. Exhale, release, and let it all go as you breathe it on. It's easy. Just start to set the intention for your class. Rounding here. And on the next breath, we're going to place the feet down and bend the knees. And we're going to step the feet as wide as our mat. Nice and easy. And I'm going to windshield wiper the knees left and right. Nice and slow. I know we usually start with a nice opening Om, but I didn't want to get you guys off your back. Nice and easy. Taking some deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Opening up the hips. You can go nice and slow at your own speed if you like. Nice. On the next breath, we're going to heel toe the feet so that they're in line with the hips, in line with the butt. And then we're going to bring that right ankle on top of the left thigh in a figure 4 shape. We have that option to stay here. Maybe we bring that shape a little bit closer to the chest as we breathe it on out. Maybe we interlace the fingers behind that left thigh, and maybe we extend that left leg up towards the sky. You could point or flex a toe in that right foot. You can roll out the ankle if you need to, keeping that right toe nice and flexed. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, switch the direction of the rotation of the ankles as you breathe it on out. Nice and easy. On the next breath, we're going to plant that left foot down. Keep the figure 4 shape as you breathe it on in. And then we're going to open the arms into a cactus or a T shape as you breathe it on out. From here, we're going to drag that left knee to twist over to the right, coming to a nice little twist here, keeping that figure 4 shape, allowing that left knee to drag over to the right. Chest is nice and open in center. On the inhale, come back into center with that figure 4 shape as you breathe it on in. And just switch legs as you breathe it on out. Bring that left ankle on top of the right thigh. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you bring that shape a little bit close to the chest. And then maybe you interlace the fingers behind that right thigh and extend that right leg up towards the sky. You can point or flex the toe. You can roll out the ankle, whatever you need in this figure 4 shape. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And on the exhale, take that rotation to the opposite side as you breathe it on out. Nice. From here, let's plant that foot down. Take it to a figure 4 shape as you breathe it on in. And then we're going to drag that right knee to twist over to the left as you breathe out. Cactus or extend the arms into a T shape. Keep that chest nice and center. Keep the gaze up towards the sky. On the inhale, come back into center as you breathe it on in. Plant both feet down. Keep the knees bent as you breathe it on out. From here, we're going to plant the hands down on either side. Press into the feet. Lift the hips up. We're going to an early bridge pose as you breathe it on in. Exhale, release hands back down to the ground as you breathe it out. Nice and easy. Windshield wiper the knees left and right. Nice. Beautiful. From here, let's bring both knees in towards the chest. Nice and easy. Hug the knees in. And as you hug the knees in, let's lift the head and tuck the chin towards the chest, rounding the shoulders. Maybe you point the toes, and maybe you start to rock back and forth. Maybe those rocks get a little bit bigger. Maybe those rocks get a little bit bigger. Maybe those rocks get a little bit bigger. So you can cross the ankles and come into all. Nice and easy. Springboard that forward. Nice. Beautiful. Making sure the wrists are in line with the shoulders, knees are in line with the hips, knees about hips apart. On the inhale, let's drop the belly, arch the spine, look forward as you exhale, round chin to chest, move it all the way in as you breathe it out. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, look forward, breathe in. Exhale, round chin to chest, move it all the way in as you breathe. One more round like this. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, look forward. Exhale, round chin to chest, move it all the way in as you breathe. And take 3 more like this on your own. Maybe you want to change the positioning of the palms. Fingertips be facing out. Maybe they're facing the knee, and alternating. Whatever you need in this space. You want to drop down to the forearms and take your cat-cows like that. That's an option. More rounds of breath. More round. Inhale, let's drop the belly, arch the spine, let's tuck the toes and then come into our first downward facing dog as you breathe in on that. Lift this all the way back. Nice and easy. So you have 5 breaths in this downward facing dog. Maybe you pedal out the feet, alternate bend. You can roll out to a plank pose, roll it back to a downward facing dog, whatever movement that you need. Got 3 more rounds of breath. 1 more round of breath. Very old school song. On inhale, roll out to a plank pose as you breathe in. Drop the knees, come to a child's pose as you breathe on out. Go back on the heels, relax the elbows down and bring the floor to the mat. On the inhale, looking into the palm as you breathe in. Rise to all fours. Time as you breathe down. Inhale, right leg kicks back. Look at this space as you breathe it on and flex the toe. Exhale, knee to nose, pound the shoulders as you breathe on. Inhale, kick that leg back as you breathe on in. Bring that knee to right elbow to as you breathe out. Take that leg all the way up and back as you breathe on in. Let's step that right foot right between the palms. We're going to come and reach the palms towards that. So a very big breath, and we're coming to a square off the hinge. And on the exhale, we're going to take an open arm twist to the right. So left arm forward, right arm back here. We can stay here, or maybe we tuck that back toe underneath. And then we take that back hand and reach back and grab for that ankle, coming to a little early half camel pose. Yeah. On the inhale, slowly rise up, come to neutral spine. We both palms into a big breath in. Exhale, we're going to plant that left hand side of the foot. We're going to curl it back toe, lift the knee up, and come into a nice little dragonfly twist. Open up the chest as you breathe on it. Exhale, plant the hands down, look forward as you breathe on it. Press other feet together, we're coming to a forward fold at the top of our mat. Nice and easy. Maybe bend those knees deeply. Maybe grab opposite elbows, sway it out a little bit. If you want to go a little bit deeper, maybe bend the knees a little bit deeper, wrap the arms behind the knees, round the shoulders. Nice and easy here. 2 more rounds of breath. 1 more round of breath. Inhale, press the feet and rise strong. Find length as you breathe it on in. Exhale, bring the hands together, front hard as you breathe on it. Reach the palms up towards sky, take a big breath in. Come down to that forward fold, hands and lower all the way down as you breathe out. Inhale, lengthen to prepare. Maybe palms find to share the ground as you breathe in. Let the palms down, step back into a plank pose as you breathe it on out. We're going to hold this plank for 3 breaths. Lift the navel to the spine, press your heels back. Ground the shoulders. 2 more rounds of breath. 1 more round of breath. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, down facing dog. Lift it all the way up and back as you breathe it on out. Take a very big breath in. And a big sigh out the mouth. Take a very big breath in. And a big sigh out the mouth. Inhale, roll out to a plank pose as you breathe on it. Drop the knees for all 4s this time as you breathe it on it. Left leg kicks back as you breathe it on it. Knee to nose, round as you breathe on it. Take the leg all the way back as you breathe on it. Knee to left elbow tuck as you breathe out. Take that leg all the way back as you breathe in. Let's step the left between the palms. Gonna rise strong, reach the palm towards sky, find length as you breathe in. Let's take that twist to the left as you breathe on out. Back. You can stay here. Or maybe you tuck that back to underneath and maybe take that half camel pose. Maybe that left arm reaches all the way back. Grab it for that ankle. Slowly come back into a neutral spine. We will come towards the sky. We're gonna plank that right hand inside the foot. Keep that left arm lifted. Pull it back to lifting it. Attempt this to into a nice little dragonfly twist. Down the chest and breathe in. Exhale, plant that hands down to frame the foot as you breathe on out. So the feet together, you got that forward fold at the top of the mat. Have a nice little pause here. Maybe grab opposite elbow, sway it out, maybe grab behind the knees. Take that deeper bend, whatever you need in this space. Just feel effortless, feel weighty. Nice. Inhale, rise strong. Take a prayer above the head as you breathe it on in. Bring the hands together in front of the heart as you breathe on it. Reach the palms to the side. Take a big breath in. Forward fold as you breathe on out. Inhale, lengthen to prepare. Maybe palms find to share the ground. Plant the palms down. Let's walk it back to that plank pose. We're going to hold this for 4 breaths. Hold this for 3. Hold this for 2. Hold this for 1 and go into the slowest chaturanga that you can ever think of. Ooh, nice and easy. Ooh, nice. Untuck the toes, up the chest. You got that upward facing dog as you breathe in. Downward facing dog as you breathe on out. Nice. Take a very big breath in. And a big sigh out the mouth. The heat is coming. Take a big breath in. And a big sigh out the mouth. Inhale, roll out to a plank pose as you breathe on it. Drop the knees, fall forward. Right leg kicks back, look in space as you breathe in. Knee to nose round as you breathe out. Inhale, kick the leg back as you breathe on in. Knee to right elbow tap as you breathe out. Kick the leg all the way back as you breathe on in. Let's step that right foot between the palms. Rise strong, reach the palm towards sky as you breathe in. Let's take that open arch twist to the right. We're going to hold this twist. If we want to go a little bit deeper, maybe we hook that left elbow outside, the right thigh this time. If you want to take that half prayer, you can stay here. Maybe bring both palms together. If you want to go a little bit deeper, maybe tuck the back toe underneath and lift the knee up off the ground to into a high lunge twist. Nice. Beautiful. Plant the hands down to frame the foot like that. From here, we're going to come into a nice little forward fold. Lean the way into that right leg. Set the feet together. Inhale, rise strong. Find length, find energy as you breathe in. Come back down to that forward fold as you breathe out. Inhale, lengthen to prepare as you breathe in. You have that option to walk it back, jump back, or step back into a plank pose. Take a very big breath in. Slowly lower down as you breathe it on out. Slide chest forward. You got that upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back. Finally, downward facing dog. Pull the toes and this all the way down. Inhale, roll out to a plank pose as you breathe in. Drop the knees all fours. Last time that left side. Left leg kicks back as you breathe in. Knee to nose round as you breathe out. Keep the leg all the way back as you breathe in. Knee to left elbow. As you breathe on. Take that leg all the way back as you breathe in. Doing great, guys. Set that left in between them. Rise strong. This is easy. Finally, let's take that twist of the left. Now you have that option to stay here. Maybe you put that right elbow outside or half prayer if you have it, full prayer by bringing the palms together. If you want to go a little bit deeper, maybe tuck that toe underneath and lift that knee up off the ground. Turns into a high lunge twist. Nice. From here, plant that hands down to the ground. And the 7 feet together, you got that forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, rise strong, take a prayer above the head, find length as you breathe in. Down to a forward fold as you breathe on out. Inhale, find length to prepare, palms high to share the ground. Plant the palms down, you can walk it back, jump back, and send it back into a plank pose. You got your vinyasa right from here as you lower down. Take that upward facing dog as an option. And downward facing dog as you breathe. It's a rounds. On the inhale, keep that right leg high. Open up that hip and knee here. Roll up the ankle, block in the space. Come back into a three-legged dog. Point your foot down. Let's bring that knee to right elbow. Nice and easy. Keep that leg all the way up and back as you breathe on it. Let's step that right foot between the palms. Keep pressing that left heel back and keep that front knee, but we got a high lunge. Take a very big breath in, start lifting low to the ground if you can. And we're taking that open heart twist to the right, left, or forward, right, or back. Here's a switch. We're going to bend the back heel down. We've got a peaceful warrior. Right arm all the way up and back as you breathe on in. And on the exit, we're going to change it to a triangle pose. So find lengthen that front leg, hinge the left hip back, and reach up right arm forward, and down. Make sure the arms are nice and stacked. We're going to hold this triangle for 3 breaths. 2 more rounds of breath. How's the air in here? Okay, you guys feel it? Okay, it's getting there. Okay, all right. I'm gonna keep going back and forth with this. I'm gonna be like a meteorologist in this place. Draw the hands down to the frame of the head. Come to the ball of the back foot here. Step back into a plank pose as you breathe on it. You got your vinyasa right from here. Nice and easy. Inhale, keep that left leg high. Open up that hip and knee here. Let's roll that hip and come back into three-legged dog. Point your foot down. Knee to left elbow. Maybe you'll lean the weight forward. Take that leg all the way to the back. Shoot it up as you breathe in. Let's step that left foot right between us. Continue to be high lunge. Or lower I take down to the ground. Take a very big breath in. Take that deep open heart twist to the left. So right or forward, left and back. Here starts switching that rotation. We're going to put this back heel down. You got a peaceful warrior. Left arm all the way up and back as you breathe in. Change into a triangle pose as you breathe on out. Lengthen that front leg. Stack both arms right underneath. Take that nice little beautiful line. Open up the chest. Next. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, rebend that front knee as you breathe out. Curl the hands down to frame the foot. Come to the ball back foot here. You got that thing out. So step into a plank pose. I'm gonna build a little bit more heat. Maybe lift one leg and lower it down. Nice. If you want to be like my wonderful fellow yoga teacher, do some push-ups. I'm here for it. Even though that will be coming soon, but if you want to go for extra credits earlier. Yeah. Let's keep that right leg high. Open up that hip and the knee here. Come back into a three-legged dog as you breathe in. Knee to right elbow top as you breathe out. Keep that leg all the way from the back as you breathe in. Let's step that right foot between the arms. Got that high lunge. Take a very deep breath in. Take that open arm twist to the right as you breathe it on. Let's bend that back foot down. Peaceful warrior right all the way from the back as you breathe in. Triangle pose as you breathe it on out. That triangle pose. Take a very big breath in. And we're going to put the toes and take that wide forward fold to the center of our mat as you breathe on out. 5 breaths of play here in this wide forward fold, whatever you need in this space. You can take some bends, take some twists, whatever you need. Whatever you need. 2 more rounds of breath. Nice. 1 more round of breath. From here, let's press the feet and rise and take a prayer above head as you breathe it on in. You got a warrior to the back of your mat this time as you breathe it on out. We're gonna curl the hands to frame the back of that back foot. Come to the ball of the back foot. You got a standing split here. So lean away to that left leg and lift that right leg up. Nice and easy. With a very big breath in. Exhale, we bend that knee, plant that foot back down as you breathe on out. And slowly walk into the center of your mat. You got another wide fold. Right away from here, we're going to press into the rise. Take a prayer above head as you breathe in. Strong warrior to the front of your mat this time as you breathe on out. Curl the hands down to frame the foot. Step back into a plank pose. We're going to hold this plank for 3 rounds. Hold it for 2. Hold it for 1. We got 2 push-ups here. So maybe you lean the weight forward, shoulders come over the wrists and keep those elbows to the rib cage as you lower that. Push back up. Lower down nice and slow. Yes. Push back up. Oh, yes. I know. Lower everything down to the ground, belly. By the chest form, if you got that baby cobra or upward facing dog, whatever feels good. I'll meet everyone in down facing dog as you breathe it on out. Nice and easy. Take a very big breath in. And a very big breath out. Big breath in. And a very big breath out. Just keep the left leg high. Take it up nice and straight this time as you breathe on it. Come back into 2 legs up, put the foot down. Let's bring that knee to left elbow tap as you breathe on it. Take that leg all the way back as you breathe on it. Step that left foot between the palms. You got a big breath in for that high lunge as you breathe in. Exhale, take that open arch twist to the left as you breathe on it. Let's take changes, rotation. Put the back heel down, peaceful warrior. Left foot all the way from back as you breathe in. Triangle pose as you breathe it on. You want to explore, take a half bind with that top hand you can. Whatever feels good. You want to go for it. Continue to rotate that top shoulder back and keep that chest nice and open. Yes. Take a very big breath in. Let's put the toes along here. We got that wide forward fold as you breathe on out. 5 breaths to play. Nice and easy. Play with something different, explore something different, right? Every feeling has a function, right? So maybe we have some fear in some things, right? Like, oh, I've never done a handstand without the wall. There's a lot of fear there, right? Maybe the function is saying, okay, how do we change that fear? How do we change that feeling? Nice and easy. Nice. Few more rounds of breath. 1 more round of breath. Nice. And I'll press the feet to rise and take a prayer above the head as you breathe on it. Finally, take a warrior to the back of your mat this time as you breathe it on. We're going to crawl the hands down to plank that back foot. We're going to lean the weight into that right leg and lift that left leg high for a standing split. Try to bring that head down and crown the head down. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, breathe in the knee and plant that foot back down as you breathe on out. We're going to walk the hands along and you got another wide. Inhale, rise strong. Take a prayer above head. Find length as you breathe on in. You got a warrior to the front of your mat as you breathe on. Curl the hands down to frame the foot. Set it back into a plank pose. You got your vinyasa right. I'll meet everyone in downward facing dog. Nice and easy. On the inhale, let's kick that right leg high. Maybe we open up that hip and the knee. You're doing great, everybody. Maybe you stay there. You take an early flip of the dog. Set that foot behind you. Press it up towards the side. Reach that arm all the way to the back, like you're reaching for the halter to the front. Nice. Come back around to that three-legged dog. Point the foot down. This side needs your right elbow. Keep that leg all the way to the back as you breathe on in. Let's step that right foot between them. High lunge as you breathe it on in. Nice and easy. Take that nice little twist to the right leg or forward right arm back. You're gonna spin that back heel down, peaceful warrior, right all the way back as you breathe on in. You got that triangle pose as you breathe it on out. Nice and easy. You wanna play with that half bind with that top hand, you can. Just like we did on the left. We wanna explore what a full bind is in that triangle. Maybe drop that shoulder inside the knee. Maybe have a slight bend in that front knee. To make it a little bit easier to wrap that arm around the inside. And then maybe you find length with that leg. Nice. Take a very big breath in. Gently release the bind and take it down to that wide forward fold to the center of your mat as you breathe it on out. 5 breaths to play here, yogis. Go off on your own. Try something a little different, right? Maybe stepping outside the comfort zone is a needed thing. Yeah, instead of moving from the brain, maybe you move from the heart, right? Our heart is such an intelligent thing. 2 more rounds of breath. If you're having a moment of brilliance, meet us later. Totally meet us later. 1 more round of breath. On the inhale, press the feet and rise. Take a prayer above head as you breathe on in. Warrior 2 to the back of your mat as you breathe on out. You got that standing split, guys. So curl the hips down to bring that back. We're gonna lean away to that back and lift that leg high. Now the option to stay here, or maybe take that left hand and grab for the back with the left ankle. Maybe take that half balance. Maybe take that other hand and grab for the back ankle. Now you have a full balance standing split with no hands on the ground. Keep driving the crown of the head down. Plant both hands down right at the shoulders. Let's rebend the knee and plant that foot down as you breathe it on in. This time we're going to walk the hands to the front of our mat while low lunge as you breathe it on. Once you get here, we're going to set the feet together, bend the knees, and we notice that behind pulse of motion. Once we get here, we're going to rise strong and bring that left knee right towards the chest. Don't catch it. Ooh. Maybe we reach the arms towards the sky. Maybe we stay here, where we take this right hand and grab outside of that left foot. Maybe we press the left heel forward and then reach up. Get a very big breath in. So left ankle right on top of the thigh and sit that foot all the way back for figure 4 state. Oh, yeah. We're going to go slow into this, guys. Yes. From here, let's set the feet together. Rise strong. Take a prayer above head as you breathe in. Forward fold as you breathe out. Inhale, lengthen to prepare as you breathe in. Plant the palms down. You can walk it back, jump back, or step back. You got your vinyasa right from here. That's all the parts. Yes. Beautiful. Take a very big breath in, everybody. And a big sigh out the mouth. One more big breath in. And a big sigh out the mouth. Inhale, left leg takes half. Here we open up that hip and the knee here. You can stay here. Maybe you want to take a nice little early look at the dog. I'm going to put your feet out of the way. Saw a collision coming, and I was like, nope, I can avoid that. Come back around to that three-legged dog. Point that foot down. Knee to left elbow. Tap as you breathe out. Take that leg all the way up to back as you breathe in. Let's step that lunge between you. You got a high lunge. You can very big breath in. And so put that open heart and to the left as you breathe in on that. Let's bring that back to the down. Forward. Your left arm reaches all the way up to the back as you breathe in. Triangle pose as you breathe it on out. So easy. You want to play with that half bind. You can. If you want to play with that full bind, you can. Have a couple breaths to explore this. Really want to see Adele in Vegas. I have to see a couple people in Vegas. Usher is one of them. Adele's one of them. Sure it was. I used to feel old when I was like, oh my God, the people I used to listen to are now in Vegas, you know? But now it's like a new cool thing. I get it. On the inhale, press the feet. What? Sean, what you said? I am old. I am old. I was like, Usher's in Vegas. I need to see him. Where to the Carl the hands down to Brandon. We got that standing split, everybody. Nice and easy. We're gonna play with some balance. Maybe take that right hand and grab for the back of that ankle of that standing leg. Maybe you want to take that other hand and grab for the back of the ankle. Turn this into a full balance standing split. Maybe the gauge needs to change. Maybe you gotta look out ahead of you slightly. That will help with balance. Plant both hands underneath the shoulders as you breathe on in. Let's rebend that knee, plant that foot down as you breathe out. Let's walk it on. You got a wide, full. See what happens with here as you breathe on in. Let's walk it to the front of our mat for a nice little low lunge as you breathe on out. We're gonna set it together. We got that devotional chair. So bend the knees and lean on back behind you. As you rise, bring that right knee towards the chest. Not arms towards the sky. The knees right in line with your hip. Not too far up. Drop the shoulder down. Maybe stay here, or maybe you take that left hand and grab the outside of that right toe. Maybe expand and press that right heel forward and peel that right arm back. Just an option. Can I come back into center, take that figure four shape? So take the right ankle right on top of the left thigh, bend the knees and sit that front way back. Should feel all of that weight in the heel. Hold that same. Put these together, right strong, nice and easy. Breathe in. Forward fold and breathe. Nice and easy. On the inhale, find lanes and prepare as you breathe on in. We can walk it back, jump it back, and step back into a plank pose. We're holding this little plank. Okay. 8 breaths in this plank pose. Nice. And bring right knee to right elbow and hold here. Keep that nice and lifted, almost like a dog that's peeing on a fire hydrant. That's the best imagery I can give you. Nice. Step it back. Left knee to left elbow. Keep that knee nice and high, almost to the armpit. Round the shoulders, creasing space. Step it back. Hold for 3 breaths. Hold for 2. Hold for 1. Drop the knees, child's pose. On the inhale, look into the palms as you breathe in. Roll yourself to all fours as you breathe in. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, look forward as you breathe in. Let's set the toes underneath. You're going to come back into that down dog and you breathe in. Nice and easy. Let's get that right leg high. Here we open up that hip and the knee. Here's that option to stay, or maybe you take that foot up the dog. Maybe set that foot behind you. Press it up all the way to the side. Nice. Go back around to that 3-legged dog. Point the foot down. Right elbow tuck, nice and straight. Take that leg all the way back and just breathe on in. Step that right with your feet. Nice high lunge. Nice and slow this time. Woo. Take a very big breath in. Open our twist of the right as we bring it on down. From here, let's send that back heel down to the warrior. Back down. You got that triangle. Sometimes slow means harder. I know. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, take that wide forward fold. That's pretty on. Got 10 rounds of breath, guys. Nice and easy. Whatever you need to do in this phase, whatever work you need to do, work it out on your mat. Right? You have an inversion in your practice. All good. Want to stay still, all good. Whatever you need in this phase. Halfway point. Two more rounds of breath. Nice landing, guys. One more round of breath. From here, let's put the feet to rise, take a prayer above head and down in. Strong warrior to the back of your mat. This time as you breathe it on in. Curl the hands down and bring the feet. You got that standing split. Launch off that front leg and lift that leg high. Have a couple breaths to take that balance. Gravity for the ankle. Gently plant the hands back underneath the shoulder. Rebend that knee, plant that foot down. Let's walk into the center of our mat and take it down to a wide hold. Hold. Walk the hands to the front of the mat, make that low lunge. The feet together, you got that devotional chair in the knee, and the under that block. As you rise strong, let's bring that left knee right to the floor. Slam that arm. You can stay here. Or we take the right hand and grab the outside of that left foot. You can get a little bit closer to the help. Then breathe in or feel out. Belly. You can have a slight bend knee and that leg bend forward. A very big breath in. You've got that big upper core shape like a little samurai. Maybe bring that hands together in front of the car. You can stay a little bit lower. Take it a little bit lower. Take it a little bit lower. Set the feet together, rise strong on the ground. Always breathing. Take it down to a hold. Inhale, find length and prepare as you breathe on in. Plank the palms down. You can walk it back, jump back, or step back into a plank pose. You got your vinyasa brains from here. Just because it's Barbie movies coming out this weekend, and everything's cake. It's crazy. By the way, as a marketer, $100 million in marketing for their budgets. $100 million. Crazy everywhere. Mommy and Alice, take that left leg high. That's how you see Barbie everywhere. Open up that. Got an option to stay or option to put the dog. You can that's behind you. Press the floor to the sky and extend that left arm back. Come back around and come legs up. And so left elbows back. Nice and easy. Get them like all the way back as you breathe. Set the rest of it. High lunge and breathe on in. Use the breath to anchor. Open our twist of the left as you breathe in on out. You got that piece forward, bring that back heel down. Left arm reaches back as you breathe in. Take it down to that triangle pose as you breathe it on out. Take a very big breath in. Let's move into a lunge. You got a wide forward fold. 10 breaths to play here. Another fun fact. The Barbie movie was in the works since 2009. Yeah. Yeah. Reason why it didn't get made, wrong directors, wrong cast, wrong everything. And they perfected it in 2022. Ridiculous. Halfway points. Two more rounds of breath. One more round of breath. Nice. Press the feet are rising, you can prayer above the head as you breathe on in. Warrior to the back of your mat. Breathe it on. Now you're gonna curl the hands down to create when you got that standing. You're gonna launch off that front leg. You have that opportunity to balance. Maybe grab from the back of the ankle with one hand or two. Nice. Maybe that gaze is slightly looking out ahead of you. That will help with balance. Yes. Gently point the hands down, right the shoulders. You're gonna need to plant that foot down. Let's walk the hands towards the middle of our mat. Nice and beautiful. Walk the hands to the front of the mat. Nice and beautiful. The feet together, capture the devotion, stretch the knees, and we are in fact behind you. Accepting the pride that you bring that right knee towards your chest and the arms towards the center. Ooh. You can have a slight bent knee in that standing position. Maybe take that left hand and grab the out like the right foot, and then extend that right on back. Maybe transition slowly into that figure four shape. So right ankle on top of left thigh, extend the butt all the way back. More than his back. Gonna go a little bit lower. Maybe I can bring the feet a little bit closer. Can I drop the chest down a little bit lower? If you get high, strong, unravel as you breathe on in. Fold, let's breathe on out. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, plant the hands down. You're gonna walk it back, jump back, or step back into a plank pose. This is your last vinyasa right from here. Come on, in, we'll roll out to a plank pose as you breathe in. Try the knee. Breathe it on. Huh? Is it craziness? Craziness. My big thing is like, maybe I'll start ending you guys on time. I was doing good for the last 2 consecutive weeks. I'm like, oh, cool, they're out by 8:45. That's amazing. Versus like 8:55 or 9:05. The new goal. I'm working. So ish. Working ish. On the inhale, look in between the palms, walk the hands towards your seat. Lift the chest. And we're gonna lean the wings to that left side and extend the legs forward, coming to a step in Danasana. First, we're gonna wiggle out the legs. Sometimes I even do this in the morning. I push my legs. Wake up. Nice and easy. Cool. So from here, we're gonna bend this left knee. Nice and easy. Might be the opposite, might be the right knee rather. Yeah. And then from here, maybe we can take that opposite ankle on top of the thigh, if we can. If you want to go a little bit further, you can even walk that foot out to create some space. Nice and easy. And then maybe you plant the hands back behind you and your fingertips face forward. If you want a little bit more stretch, maybe you drag that heel a little bit closer to the butt. And keep that heel nice and flexed right on top of the thigh. So it's not right on the knee, it's right below the knee. And then maybe you start to lean your chest forward. So you're gonna feel all of that stretch. Yeah. Maybe you reach one arm forward. Ugh. Maybe you reach that opposite arm forward and keep it inside of that foot. And keep that toe nice and flexed, almost like it's wrapping around. Nice and easy. Maybe you flex the palms around the shoulders. Almost feel like you're pushing against a wall. Nice. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, release. Plant the hands down behind you. Extend that leg down. And then shake the leg out. Woo. Yes. Big prep. I feel like you guys know where I'm going with it, but it's all about the prep sometimes. From here, we're going to take that opposite bend. Then we're going to take that opposite ankle and bring it right on top. If we can, we even start here A little bit closer. Flex that toe like no other, almost to the point where the toes kind of look like a claw. It's the best way I can tell you guys in your book. Even walk that heel a little bit closer. Plant the hands back behind you, fingertips facing forward. And if you want to feel a little bit more of that stretch, lean your chest forward. Whoa. You should feel all of that stretch. Yeah, it doesn't feel so good. I know. It doesn't feel great. Take a very big breath in. Maybe you extend that opposite forward. You take the opposite arm and keep both of those hands right inside. Let the toe wrap around the arm. And maybe you flex the palms around the shoulders and push, 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 push. Like a heavy door you're pushing. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, plant the hands back behind you. Send the leg down. Unravel. Just wiggle the legs out. Ooh, nice. Yes, so you can do all of that and stay there, which is really great because that is a great prep for your arm balance. Or you can kind of take it into this arm balance. So we did a lot of these slow push-ups, right? So we're kind of building some arm strength in the backs of the arms because that's where we're going to be balancing, right? Nice and easy. And that's a great way to kind of figure out form-wise to sitting on the butt and feeling what it feels like to do that, right? So there's like a pressing around of the shoulders. There's that ankle on top of the thigh. There's a flexing of that foot, kind of wrap around and hug that arm as you're going to that arm balance. So from here, we're kind of doing this figure 4 shape as our last little piece, right? So the big thing here is we're not coming down like it's like a little squat with a flat back. We're really sending the hips and driving the hips all the way back. Nice and easy here, driving the hips back. Maybe bring the hands together in prayer. Or maybe as you squash down and bring the chest closer to that leg, maybe plant the hands down here, right? They're a little bit more forward than the shoulders. And as you look out ahead of us, look at that foot, it's wrapped around the arm. And as you lean forward and start to bend the elbows and bend the elbows, looking out ahead of us, lean forward. Maybe from here, I try to bring that heel and squeeze that heel close to the butt, if I can. Nice and easy. With that standing split, maybe I can even shoot that leg out. That standing leg, that standing split that we were doing will help with the extension there, but that's usually the hardest freaking piece to do, right? It takes like time to get perfected and mastered. So that is your option here. So option 1 is like, I'm not doing a damn arm balance at all. It's too damn hot. The rent is too high, all that stuff. You take your 4 shape and do as such like that and just switch legs. Or if you want to go for it, you got that nice little figure 4 arm balance. Again, ankle right on top of the thigh, not on the knee, above the knee, flex the toe. Send the hips way, way, way back. Way, way, go all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. So you can't go anymore, plant the hands down, get ahead of you. Then bend the elbows, lean forward. Even if you just do a little rock, that's okay. Just to start to get comfortable with the balancing on the backs of the arms. Cool? All right. Your turn. Play with it. See where you go. It's all good. Bend the elbows, nice and deep. Go slow. I'll play some very encouraging music for you guys. That's very like encouraging. Like I'm a champion. That's the thing. Yeah. There we go. You got it, Karen. Let that toe and almost like the toe going to wrap around the arm. Yes. It's all
right around. That's why the light is 4 feet of that one, like, that's like more than you think, it's like, out of the world, it's like, the part I get, you use that, in the room, just moving that on.
How are we doing online? Nice. Keep leaning forward. Look out ahead of you. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, big hip opener in that space. Big, 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 big. Even just to get down to this is like a lot. Yeah, the hands to the floor, the sitting the butt way back. It's like drawing the seat way back, almost like if your butt bones had like strings and someone was pulling it back. That's how it should feel. Like it's almost like you're like, oh, it's pulling me back. That's how like deep it has to be. It's supposed to be such a deep crease in the hips to pull it back, and that will definitely help. Versus going straight down, you really don't have that much to go, right? But if they send it back, then I have way more to go, and I can even drop the chest down like so. That's also a little option. Cool, guys. Awesome sauce. All right. Ooh. Yay. I know. Yes. I know. Everyone's like, thank God. Thank the Lord. Thank the heavens, 7-Eleven. Lay on your back. Maybe you guys a nice long shavasana. Totally on purpose. Guys did an amazing job. On the next breath, bring both these towards the chest. So to roll out the lower spine during the knees until the circle. Take a very big breath in and take the opposite direction as you breathe it on out. Gently plant the feet down, keep the knees bent. And then plant both hands on either side. Once we get there, we're gonna press into the feet, lift the hips and bring the chin towards the chest for a bridge pose. Just stretch the front part of the body. We want to go a little bit deeper. We roll the shoulders underneath the back. Take clasp the hands and press into them a little bit more. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, release it back down as you breathe in. From here, extend both legs down to the ground, almost like Shavasana. And then we're going to gently turn onto our belly, facing the back of the mat. And then we're going to be rolling around for a little bit. Beautiful. Once you get onto your belly, we're going to extend that right arm out to a T shape. Nice and easy here. Beautiful. And then once you extend that left arm out, we're going to roll on to that shoulder. Rolling on to that shoulder. Maybe step that left foot back behind you. Maybe bring that left knee a little bit closer to the chest. Just breathing into that shoulder, focusing on the shoulder roll, keeping that right ear down to the ground. Gently roll back onto the belly as you breathe on in. Let's bring that right hand back to the side of our body. Let's take it to the other side. Left arm extends out to a T shape. We slowly roll on to that shoulder. Step that opposite foot back behind you. Maybe you walk that hand a little bit closer to the chest. Keeping that left ear to the ground. And take a very big breath in. Exhale, roll back on to the belly and breathe on out. Bring that hand to the side. And on the inhale, slowly lift the chest and lift the head. Maybe from here, you can lift the feet and point the toes, rolling your shoulders back, bring the shoulder blades together. Or maybe you can clasp the hands and draw the fists down the back and lifting the chest a little bit more, coming to that Shalabhasana. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, gently release and bring that left ear to the ground, round the shoulders. Bend both knees and windshield wiper the feet left and right. Slowing down the pace of your breath. Gently plant the feet down. And then we're just gonna stack the shoulders one on top of the, stack the elbows, sorry, one on top of the other. And then bring the forehead right on top. Once we get there, we're gonna slide this right knee close to the ankle, making sure that the heel is in line with the knee and letting gravity do some work to drive that hip down. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, slide that foot back to meet the other leg as you breathe on out. And then we're going to bring that left knee, bring it nice and wide, sliding it near the arm. Okay? And making sure the heel is right in line with the knee. And let that hip drive down with gravity's help. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, slide that left foot back to meet the opposite leg as you breathe on out. Gently plant the hands right at the shoulders as you breathe on in. And then flip to your back as you breathe in on out. Nice and easy. I know we're all over this mat. Bring the knees in towards the having some playtime. Roll the knees into little circles. And then from here, open the arms into a T shape or a cactus as you breathe in. And then gently and slowly bring the knees to the right, hips to the left, coming to a nice little reclined spinal twist. Keep the chest nice and open. Gently come back into center with the knees as you breathe in. And then take it to the opposite side as you breathe it on. On the next breath, bring the knees back in towards the center as you breathe it on in. You have a couple rounds of breath to take whatever pose, any shape that you want to play with. It could be another bridge, it could be a happy baby, it could be a shoulder stand, it could be a wheel. Whatever you're feeling. Have a couple more rounds of breath to explore.
Since the daylight, from the daylight, running from the daylight, from the daylight, running from the daylight.
Slowly come down to your last and most important pose of your practice. Find that moment of space, that moment of silence, to feel all the feels. Understanding that every feeling has a function, every feeling is talking to you, intelligently and intuitively telling you, guiding you, instructing you to become the person that you were always divinely meant to be. Take a deep breath into the nose, deep breath in, deep breath in, deep breath in. Hold at the top. Exhale, release, and let it all go. Start to relax the forehead. Release the jaw. Relax the shoulders, the glutes, the lower back. Relax the legs and the arms, the fingers, the knees, the ankles, and the toes. Begin to deepen the breath inside of the body. Bring some gentle, small movements back in by wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. Just bring some nice, gentle, kind awareness back into your body. On the inhale, reach the palms above the head and point through the feet. Extra points if you grab your neighbor's toes. Give it a little tickle. And on the exhale, bring the knees in towards the chest. Just hug them in for just a moment, giving yourself tons of love and compassion and gratitude for showing up in your practice and continuing to understand and embody that every feeling that comes up serves a function. And then bringing the body to rest to the right side of your mat in a fetal position, eyes closed, cradling in for just a moment in this space. And then plant the palms down, make your way to a nice easy seat, facing the front of the room or screen. Bringing the hands together in front of the heart, chin towards the chest, bowing within, honoring yourself for just a moment in this space. Honoring yourself for showing up to this practice. Honoring yourself for continuing to embody and embrace the idea that every feeling serves a function. Is when we realize that our feelings are always talking to us and showing us and enlightening us where to go, where to be, or where to move. We realize that everything in our path is always guiding us back to home and back to the person that we were always meant to be. It's just our job to listen. Take a deep breath in. And a big sigh out the mouth. I invite you all to take one sound of Om on the exhale, breathing in. Om. Gently bring the thumbs to the third eye and bow forward. Namaste, my little yogi family. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you all for coming out and showing up and showing out, and your practice did a tremendous job. I gave you guys like a 5-minute shavasana, and I was like, ooh, yay for that. I was very excited for you guys. I was like, look at them knocking out. That's amazing. It's like a teacher watching nap time. It's amazing. All right. That's what I imagine that's what it's like. A teacher watching kids nap time. All right. Bye guys. Take care. So it was so good to see you guys. I love you.
See you soon.
Sending you massive
Bye.
love. Sending you massive love. Stay cool, I should say. Yes, stay cool. All right. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. How do I get out of this?